Hi, it's Stephanie with Posh Puppy Boot Camp, and today we're going to talk about the crate. I know what you're thinking. Your crate is going to be special. It might even be custom made, and it's going to have the most plush blanket, the most posh little bed, the most fantastic toys, and it might even play music and have lights. But that all has to wait until they earn it, okay? So let's first talk about the crate size. The dog really should, in training, only be able to kind of stand up and fully turn around with just a little bit of space on either side. You want the crate to sort of fit the dog. And the reason for this is because if they can get away from their mess, they will learn to potty in one side of the crate and lay down in the other. When they can't get away from the mess, they will hold their bladder, and that's how we teach them to hold their bladder. They exercise that muscle and they learn how to hold it. So it's important that the crate size not be too big. For most Cavapoos and Golden Doodles, you can do a 24-inch crate that comes with a divider, and you'll use that divider at 18 inches, 22 inches, and then you can take it away as your puppy gets to be full-sized. So what else? The crate should be by the back door, if at all possible, and in not too isolated of an area in your home. The puppy should be able to see what's going on around it. You don't have to be super quiet around a sleeping puppy. They should be able to relax and sleep even when there's lots of activity going around, and they want to be able to see everything that's happening. There really should be nothing in the crate until the puppy earns it. A towel, a blanket, all those cushy accessories, they're basically like a toilet. So if something will absorb the pee and the puppy doesn't have to see it or mess with it, they don't mind the smell. Everything smells like pee to them. But if they don't have to deal with its wetness, they won't mind pottying in their crate at all. And it will be very difficult for you to know whether or not they had an accident if you have blankets and pillows and such in there. Michelle and I both agree that having a water bottle in the crate reduces potty accidents. And here's the thinking behind that. When you have a bowl of water that a dog only has access to certain times of the day when they're not crate training, they tend to gulp it and try to get as much, as they can. They see it as a limited resource. When they know that there's a water bottle in their crate that they can access anytime they want, they don't see it as a limited resource, and they tend to just take little sips here and there as needed, and it just makes for fewer accidents. Have a treat jar nearby the kennel so that you can reward your puppy for going in. You'll want to continue the training where you throw a treat in there and say kennel up, and they enter the crate on their own. Eventually you can stop giving that treat and they'll just go in there, but you want to build trust first, and it's kind of a contract. They're like, I'll do what you ask, but I want to get paid. And for quite some time, several months, that needs to be the case until there is complete trust developed between you, and then your dog will just be happy to obey out of the kindness of its heart. When the puppy exits the crate, I would love it if you would ask them to sit, please. This will prevent your dog later in life developing the, the running out of the crate or running out of any door. You don't want any door in a puppy's life to be seen as an exit to freedom, okay? It should be a cautious, concerned point of egress and ingress for a dog, where they learn to sit and look to you. Like, are we going through this door or are we not going through this door? So if you ask them to sit first, they will develop a cautious attitude about going through doors, which we definitely want to encourage. I like to have the kennel inside of the play area. And if you'll remember back to our potty training triangle, your play area is going to be an enclosed area using gates or a playpen if you have to, that keeps the dog off of raised surfaces, no couch in there, no bed in there, nothing that they can jump onto. So if it has chairs and a table, that's okay, but those chairs need to be pushed in so that they don't have access to them. If your kennel is in the play area, then you'll want to keep a blanket in there. Sometimes when things get a little too crazy in your household, it might be helpful to just put a blanket over the kennel, and that kind of gives them less stimulation and a better opportunity to relax. Remember to never let your puppy out of the kennel when he or she is crying or doing any behavior, scratching at the door. anything like that. You'll need to continue to ignore them until they settle down and they are able to sit or lie down before you let them exit the kennel. They always need to know that that is what's expected before they come out. Of course, they would always rather be held by you, but they will learn and probably already have that their crate is a place for them to relax. It's a place for them to be off duty. They don't have to be vigilant. They don't have to be looking out for everything. They just get to, if you'll see them roll over on their back and you can tell how relaxed they are. And it's like they're saying, thank you, I needed a break. So you can do this and we're here to help if you need it.